Hello, hello everyone. Hope you guys are having a great night. Let me just make that just a tad bit brighter. Hopefully there will be some of you that join me tonight. You guys have picked a really fun look. It's not actually that complicated. A little simple, not too hard. And so, hey Barbara, hello, hello. How are you? We were just chatting. We're just going to wait a few minutes for a few more people to join on. I don't know how many people are going to join tonight. I've got to get back in the swing of things and doing more. Hey, Brandy. Hello. I'm glad you're doing well. Make sure whenever you join, you say hello. Hit the share button for me. Even if you're not going to stay, if you'll hit that share button for me, it certainly does help with like the whole networking thing. So, hello. How was your day today, girl? How are you, Brandy? Are you good? I hope you're doing well. All right, in the meantime, hey, Cindy, I'm going to pull up this particular look that we're going for. Let me pull it up real quick. Hello, Alexa. How are you? You guys make sure you say hello. Drop a 1, hit that share. Even if you're not going to stick around with me, if you hit that share button, it does help me out. This is the look we're doing tonight. It is, let me turn these lights down a little bit. Oh, I'm so glad, Brandy. This is the look we're going for. I don't know how well you can see it or not. It's kind of hard to see with the lights, but basically we're going to be doing some like magentas and peaches and, some lighter colors, but it does have a little bit of pop of color to it, so we'll have a little bit of fun with it, and yeah, so exciting. All right, so let's get this started. First off, I went ahead and did my brows tonight. I already did my brows, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing that whenever I came on here. I need to do hello, Jessica. Hey, you guys. Hey, Haley. Make sure you guys say hello whenever you join and hit that share button for me, please. It really helps out with the networking. I'm sorry, girl. You've got to follow the rules. That's the trick. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with my Limelight by Alcone. This is the Makeup Primer Spray. Hello, Tiffany. Hey, Kayla. Hey, you guys. Make sure you say hello. Drop a 1. Hit the share. All right, so thank you so much for sharing, guys. All right, so we're going to start out with the Makeup Primer. Thank you, Kayla. We're going to start with the makeup primer. If you've got any redness or if you've got large pores, Limelight evens out that tone, and it basically gives you a clean slate to start with as far as getting your skin ready for your makeup. It smells really good. Good stuff. Hello. I have not been on that much lately, you guys. I apologize. I've got to get back in the routine of things. I was going to be on here last night, and then I fell down 3 of my stairs. That was not fun. I've got this massive bruise on me right now. So, all right, we're going to be using, to create these eyes tonight, we're going to be using 2 palettes, okay? We're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and that one always falls out. I'm just going to set it to the side because one day it's going to burst and I'm going to be upset. We're also going to be using this new palette here. This is the new Morphe palette. And it's 35W. It's got some beautiful colors. Very, very pretty colors. So we're going to be using basically 3 colors tonight. I'm going to be mixing. I'm going to be using this color called, let's see, this is Jax. So we're going to be using Jax. And then we're going to be using a pink color to get the color, that transition color right in here, okay? So I'm going to start out by using the Jax in my Morphe. This is a Morphe M441 brush. And I'm not going to put the tape on tonight. It does require a sharp edge, but what I'm going to do is, that's a lot of colors. We're not going to use all of them, Kurt. We're only going to be using like 3 colors. But tonight, I'm just going to go back with my concealer, and I'm just going to clean up so that it's more precise lines along the side of the eyes. So we're going to start over here on the edge, and we're basically going to create an angle, because if you notice in the photo, there is an angle there, and we're not going to take this all the way over into the all the way into the corner of the eye. We're just going to bring it slightly over, about that far. Hey, Milo. Milo is in here with me right now. So we're just basically working this right here. You want it to be, if you notice how I've got this shape. Now we can always clean this up whenever we go back in with concealer, but this is just how we're going to start this out. And we're just going to blend this back and forth. I'm going to use circular motions. And then we're going to mix in a little bit of this pink, and the color, I'm going to have to find out where the little color swatch thing is, because I'm not seeing what the colors are on here. All right, I'm just going to go back in. I'm just going to go back over this with the pink. Ideally, what we're doing is we are kind of making a more magenta, but this is it is a lesson for you to learn. Hey, Laura. Hey, you guys. Make sure you say hello whenever you join and hit that share button. All right. So all we're doing is we're building this up, and I want it to be that magenta color. Hello, Robin. Hello. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys are awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you very much, Karen. All right, so we're using Jax, and we're using this new pink color in this Morphe palette, and we are just building this up. And then we're going to go back and we're going to clean all this up with some concealer. So we're not going to be too concerned about getting it that precise edge, but what I will tell you is that it is more packed colors over here. So you just want to kind of concentrate your colors on that outer edge. And remember, we're not going all the way to the inside of the eye. We're stopping it about right here. And then we're just going to bring this back and forth. You can always get it that shape that you want, though. So you're basically using two different colors. Hey, Betty. How are you, Betty Joe? Hopefully you're doing well. I've not seen you in a while. I really have to get back in the swing of things. I'm telling you, I've kind of fallen off the face of the earth, it seems like, with my lives. I was doing so good, and then, well, it just a lot's been going on, a lot's been happening, and I've got to get back in the swing of things. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm just making this line out here. If you notice, what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to go back with my concealer brush, and I will clean all this up, like I said at the beginning. Thank you guys for sharing. It's really good to see everyone. Like I said, I've not been on very much lately. I'm going to try to get back in the swing of things. Hello, April. All right, so we're just building up the Jax and the pink to get that magenta color. All right, then I'm going to go back in with my Limelight number 08 brush, number 8 brush. It's like a small buffer brush, if you can see this. I think you can see it. And I'm just going to diffuse this color down right at the top so that there is an even transition. I don't want it to be quite so bold at the top. I'm wanting it to be lighter and then darker towards the crease. I'm better. I'm bruised up. I'm going to be bruised up for a little while, but that's okay. That's just part of it. That's what happens when you fall down the stairs. And I discovered something, you guys. I'm like, you know, when you're in your 20s, you can fall, and it's not as bad. But I'll tell you what, now that I'm almost 40 and you fall, man, the older you get, falls are awful. It is not fun at all. Hello, Elizabeth. Hey, you guys. Make sure you say hello. Hit the share button. Even if you're not going to stick around, please, please, please hit that share button for me, because it does help me out with networking. So please, please hit that share button. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go back in with, let's see here. I'm going to use my Limelight number 10 brush, and I'm going to be using the color. Actually, I'm going to use some highlighter tonight. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use my Kristen Leanne highlighter. This is one of my new favorite highlighters, you guys. I've been using this one. This is like one of my absolute favorites. And hey, Diane, I'm just going to put this right under my eyebrow. What this will do is it's going to lift your brows, and it's going to really draw light exactly where you want it drawn. So just right underneath that eyebrow. Good stuff. It's going to really lift those brows up. So if you've got, like, your eyebrows are starting to kind of droop, this will definitely help because it brings some light to that part of your face. All right. Now, here's the fun stuff. We're going to go in with my MAC 510 brush, if I can find it. Let me find it here. And we're going to be doing a cut crease in this particular look. I'm going to use all of my Limelights, okay? So I'm going to be using these two concealers. I'm going to be using Concealer Zero, okay, to do this cut crease. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush. This is a very fine brush. This is like one of my favorite brushes to do cut creases. And it's from MAC, but it works really, really good. All I'm going to do is, hey, Diamond, how are you? Hey, you guys, make sure you say hello whenever you join and hit that share button for me, even if you're not going to stick around. Please, please, please hit that share button for me. All right. In this particular look, we're only doing about not quite half of the lid. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to start down here on the inside edge, and we're just going to cut this part of the lid out. Hello, Dana. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? We just got started, so you've not missed much. All right, we're just cutting this out. You can certainly cut higher if you wanted to. I'm going to keep it just on the lid tonight. And I'm just literally going to that crease. All right. Now I'm going to go back with my Limelight Iridescent Powder because I want to set this concealer so that it won't go anywhere. It's not going to crease on me. So I'm just using the iridescent powder and just laying it right on top of that concealer, which I'm using as a cut crease. You can use it for multiple things. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be mixing. I'm going to be using my highlighter again, and I'm going to be using this color in the, he's good, he's good. Actually, I'm going to be using this color right here, which is kind of a gold color, just to put on this area that I've just done right here. And then I'm going to be using a peach color because I want it to be very dark, this very dark, and then this very super light, so that you can see those, the cut creases. So I'm going to be using these peach colors. They're very, very soft and very light. Milo is good. He is settling in nicely. He's a good boy. He loves his mom, that is for sure. He's a spoiled baby. He's around here somewhere. I hear his little feet pitter-pattering. He actually has learned how to go up and down the stairs now, which is super cute. All right, so I'm going to start with the Stay Gold Kristen Leanne, and I'm using an angled brush, and I'm just going to put this right over the top of this concealer. We will go back and blend out this edge on the side over here with the other color. But for now, and we're just going to kind of drag this into the corner because we're really going to lighten that up. Hey, Abby. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? All right, here we go. Just going to lighten this up a little bit more. Oh, I do like that peach. That's a pretty color. So you just want it to be, you want the lid part to be really light so that you're cutting it out. You can tell like major definition. You can see it. You can see it. That's the good stuff. All right. So I'm going to go back in with my Jaclyn Hill with that color Roxanne. And I am going to just work this in over here on the side. I want that color to be worked in. And then I'm going to go back in with my angled brush, and we're just going to kind of work these colors together. So that I'm just blending these out. All right, now I'm going to go back with my pencil brush. So this is my Limelight number 11 brush because I'm great. So, hey, Jamie, I'm great, Abby. I'm a little bruised up from my fall last night, but I'm doing a lot better today. I'm doing a lot better. Milo is good. He has learned how to go up and down the stairs, which is really cute. It's taken him a couple of weeks, but he's finally figured it out. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going back with that Roxanne color, and I'm taking this very fine brush here, and all I'm doing is I'm putting it right above that cut crease. And I feel like this is not quite packed enough. This is, I've not done this look before, you guys, so you are learning with me as we go, okay? All right, so as you can see, what I've done is all I've done is I've just intensified right above that cut crease so that you can see the difference when I open my eye. You can see the darkness and then you see the light, okay? All right, so let's see. We got to cut in this next eye with the Limelight 0 and my MAC 510 brush. Hey, Mom. Hello, hello. Hey, Raquel. All right, you guys, so we're just going to go in here, and I'm going to use my MAC 510 and my Concealer 0. I'm just taking this up to the crease, and I'm just going to fill this eyelid in. Super easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. All right. I'm gonna take my iridescent. It's just really bad bruised, Mom. I'm gonna take my iridescent powder, and I'm just gonna set this over the top so that it locks it in. It doesn't go anywhere, and it's not gonna crease because we don't like eyeshadows to crease. I don't like eyeshadows to crease anyways. Then we're gonna go in with the Kristen Leanne. I'm using this color over here, and I'm going to use my angled brush. And we're just going to fill in this area. So see, super easy, you guys. What do you think? This is not a really hard eye, but it's super pretty. And it will be really pretty when we get done with all the eyeliner and eyelashes and all that fun stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter color. I've got to find that color panel though, because I need to know the colors of this Morphe palette so that I can share what colors I'm using, because right now I don't really know. Oh well. I will look for it and I will share the colors. All right. Baby Milo. Hey, Jamie. Hello. Hey, you guys, make sure you hit that share button. Thank you to everyone that's saying hello. All right, we're going to go back in with this Jax. And remember, we're just intensifying right above that cut crease. Okay. I'm going to take the angled brush, go back in with that Jax. And I'm just going to pack some color here and kind of blend these out. Baby Milo is around here. I'm pretty good. Baby Milo is somewhere. I think he's in here in the room with me, but he's laying down at the moment. He's not too far from his mom, though. He is such my baby. I'm telling y'all, it's ridiculous. He wants to be around me all the time. Okay. And guess what? that's it. That's the eyeshadows right there. Now all we're going to do is we're going to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to be using my concealer, okay? I'm going to be using my concealer brush. I'm going to use Concealer 01 because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clean these edges up. This is a way that if you don't have tape or the shadow shields, that you can still get that look of having a very defined line over here on the outside edge. Your brother just brought my dinner and we'll talk later. Love you too. Thank you for sharing, Jamie. All right, so as you can tell, so super easy. Now what I do is I do clean this up here because whenever you do clean this up, it tends to move color up here and I'm not wanting to keep color up there. Hello, Emily. Hey, you guys. Yeah, baby Milo is a sweet boy, Mom. He has definitely been good for me. All right, we're just going to clean this side up over here. And I'm putting some Concealer 01 under my eyes. You guys, this concealer does not settle into fine lines or wrinkles. It sits on top of the skin. It feels like skin. It is good, good stuff. And I can color match you. And you can try it. It's got a 30-day money-back guarantee on it. So if you don't like any of the Limelight products, you can get your money back for them. Okay? All right. I feel like this needs to be blended out just a little bit. I'm going to use my Morphe M510. Just blend this out just a little bit. But I do like this. What do you guys think? Throw up some hearts. Are we liking this so far? What do we think? So far, so far, so far. Hopefully you guys are liking it. I don't know the answer to that, Barbara. Hello, Emily. How are you? Hopefully you're having a great day. I just saw where you said hello. I apologize for not saying hello sooner. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be using tonight my Maybelline Eye Studio in the color Charcoal, okay? And I'm going to be using just the Maybelline brush that comes with it. Thank you, guys. See, but it's super easy. Anybody can pull this look off, I'm telling you. This one is not hard at all. And I like easy. Y'all, Milo was just in here, but he's left again. He doesn't stick around very long. He's such a silly boy. You just made it home from work? Oh, nice. Hello, Alexandra. Hey, you guys. Make sure you say hello. Drop a 1. Hit the share. Again, even if you're not going to stick around, please hit that share button. It really helps out. So I'm just going to start over here in the corner. On this particular look, she's got a pretty bold wing. So I'm going to try to pull off the look exactly the way it is, but we shall see. I'm going to keep the rest of the makeup pretty simple tonight, so that you can see that it can be really more of like an everyday look, which is what I was trying to go for. All right, here we go. So over here, I'm just going to take this brush. I feel like I'm like blurry. I think I am blurry. I'm just going to run this along the side over here. Right down the edge. All right. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to leave the outside edge here. And I'm going to pull this over. Just like that. Not hard. And I will have to clean that up a little bit, but that's okay. I spend my life cleaning up accidents. It's like, you just have to. It doesn't always have that sharp edge that you want it to have. And so you just have to fix it, which is no problem. All right. Going to join these two together. And it's not I have the hardest time talking and doing this, I'm telling y'all. One day I'm going to be on here and I'm going to be like, guess what I have mastered? Talking and putting on eyeliner. But I'm still having problems with it. So I think I've picked up the wrong color though, because normally I like to have the blackest black, and this is more of a charcoal color, but it's okay. Such is life. All right, let's do this side. Let's see if they match. I feel like they match. All right. They're not matching. I'm struggling tonight. Maybe I can get them to match. We'll see. Yeah, you don't need to be getting an ISS. You need to do what a teacher tells you to do. It's super simple, Barbara. You're a smart girl. You know the difference between right and wrong. The adult is always right, and don't argue with them. Especially teachers. But I remember being your age, and I would want to argue because I thought I was right. Okay. All right. So thank heavens, I don't think I lost anybody while I was doing that. That's pretty impressive because normally I lose people because I don't talk. And maybe this charcoal's not so bad. What do we think of this charcoal color? I think the wings are pretty even. Do you guys think they're pretty even? I feel like they're pretty even. I think they are. Hopefully. Oh, I see some thumbs up. So they must be pretty even. They look pretty even on there. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fill in this water line while I'm here. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Can I repeat what I said at paused? What part? The fact that you're a smart girl and you know how to make right decisions? Which is probably what your parents told you. Hey, Luann. Hello. All right, I'm just filling in the water line with the same eyeliner, the Maybelline. It's waterproof. All right. Hello, Jillian. Well, because they know that you are a smart girl and you can make the right decisions. It's that easy. You know what, Emily? I can understand that. I used to wear extensions, and I struggled with doing my eyeliner as well whenever I had extensions, because also whenever you would go to clean it off, I felt like it would pull some of the extensions out. So I wouldn't suggest doing a waterproof liner with extensions because it's super hard for you to be able to get it off. All right, I'm going to use my Limelight number 12 brush, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this eyeliner out, and I'm going to put it right below. I'm just going to kind of spread it right below these lashes. What this does is it creates a barrier so that it won't run throughout the day, because sometimes if you just put it in your waterline, it has a tendency to still run underneath your eye. Hey, Megan. If you're just joining, please say hello, drop a 1, hit the share. Even if you're not going to stick around, please hit that share button for me. All right. So just kind of creating a barrier so that it won't run. There's nothing worse than eyeliner that runs down your face and like you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, what has happened? All right, I'm just going to clean this up. I'm going to use my MAC and my concealer one that I just did underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. I want it to be more, and I will take my brush and just kind of pull this down, but I wanted that to be more thinner. I want it to be thinner. Hello. Oh, I'm not sure, Barbara. All right, so do this side over here. I just want it to be thinner, the eyeliner. All right, pull this down with my foundation brush or my concealer brush. Okay. Now we will finish with the eyeshadow under the eyes after we get finished with the rest of the face. So I'm going to take my, let me find my correct brush here. I'm going to use my Artiste brush because that's like my favorite brush to put on my Limelight foundation. This is Olive 1 foundation. So wax base, sits on top of the skin, feels like skin. It even will help with acne. It's helped my acne if you've got acne problems. But I love it because it like gives you that flawless airbrushed look. Hi, baby Milo. Hey, darling. All right. Just putting this all over. If you want to be color matched, it's super easy to color match you. All you have to do is you can type in the bottom down here. If you want to be color matched, you can just put the words I do, or either message me and I can set you up with a matching. We can talk later. Milo is good. Y'all throw up some hearts if you want to see Milo and I'll pick him up. Who wants to see my baby Milo? We'll see if he'll let me pick him up. If you want to see Milo, I have to see some hearts. I guess nobody wants to see you, Milo. Oh, I see hearts. I see hearts. Come here, darling. Come here. Say hello, everybody. Say hi. Say hello. How's everybody doing? He's such a sweet baby, y'all. He's got the most precious little personality. He's a sweetheart. And he does love his mommy. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello, everybody. All right. You can go back downstairs with Dad. Okay. All right, so now that my foundation's on, I'm going to be using my Perfect Bronzer. And this is just an e.l.f. brush that I'm going to use. He's so sweet, y'all. He's a precious baby. So here's my Perfect Bronzer. And I'm just going to kind of cut out my cheekbones. I'm going to use this as a little bit of a contouring. I'm not going to do like crazy contouring tonight. I'm going to keep it super simple. And you just want to blend, 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 blend. The I do is not to be color matched. What? The I do is to be color matched. I said if you want to be color matched, you can type in the words I do. Or me, or message me. All right, I'm just pulling this back and forth, the Perfect Bronzer. I do love this as a contouring, you guys. It's good stuff. Good stuff for contouring, the Perfect Bronzer. All right. You asked if we want to see Milo, and I said, oh, okay. All right. Put this along underneath the chin here. Hey, Kelly. Make sure you guys say hello. Hit that share button for me, even if you don't stick around. All right. I'm just still contouring with this Perfect bronzer. Just blending it out. All right, I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. Let me find my brush that I do that with. I'm still going to use this Perfect bronzer. I'm just going to run it down the side over here underneath. And then I use a very stiff brush, which comes from Walmart. Thank you for sharing, Kelly. I'm just pulling this color down. Blend, 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 blend is the key. All right. I wasn't going to do much highlighting, but I feel like I need a little bit under, at least under my eyes. So I'm going to take my Concealer Zero, this small Artiste brush, and I'm just going to do triangles right underneath my eyes with this concealer. I'm also going to run it right here on my nose. And that's the only places I'm going to worry about tonight. I'm going to kind of keep this simple. I'm going to use a beauty blender just to stipple this in. I wanted to try to do a look that's more like, you know, reasonable, that you could pull off every morning. Oh, I cannot wait for you to get your order too, girl. You are going to love, 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 love. I'm telling you. All right. I can't contour. I look like the lady on Facebook. I just give up. You were so funny. It's not that hard, Kelly. Oh, too funny, too funny. All right, I'm going to go back with my iridescent powder, my Limelight iridescent powder, and I'm just going to put it right over the top. This mattifies everything. This iridescent powder just makes all the foundation and the concealer mattify. I'm just going to move this all around. Hey, Rachel. Hello, hello. Megan, I cannot wait for you to get yours, too. I think you are going to love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I cannot wait. Because I'm always so excited to hear when people finally get it. And they're like, oh, my gosh, I love it. All right, I'm going to go back in with this Jax. And I'm just going to put a little bit right underneath my lash line. And go halfway, not all the way across. Not all the way across. We're just adding a little bit of color underneath there. All right. I am going to throw in some lashes tonight, only because I feel like that this look needs some lashes. So I'm using Kiss lashes with Kiss glue. This Kiss lash adhesive glue, by far one of my favorite lash glues. Had a contour recently. It is a process, and it requires a lot of blending. A lot of blending. Okay, and I'm dropping my lash. I'm off my game tonight, y'all. I'm telling you. I've got to get back in the routine of things. It's weird because when you do lives like every night, you get in a routine, and then whenever you don't do them for a little while, I don't know. It's just like trying to get back in the swing of things. You drop everything and you can't hold. I'm like, it's just craziness. All right. I use regular tweezers with mine. Everybody has their different way of putting on their lashes. This glue here turns into like blue whenever it's ready. So I do like that part of this glue because I know when it's ready. Hey, Milo. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. You're okay. You're okay. Mommy will be done soon. He's like sitting here waiting for me to be finished so I can hold him. He is so spoiled. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right, here we go. All right. See if I can do this on camera. And I already wore these, so they're cut. Already for my eyes. And you're not really supposed to pull your eyes like that, but that's the only way I can get lashes on y'all. I'm serious. All right. So nothing too fancy schmancy, nothing too over the top. They're not like big bold lashes by any things. I have 30 more brushes. I blend, girl. I think mine just looks better, not contour, but oh my, I got the highlight down pat. Oh, girl, highlighter is like the best. I love highlighter. Love highlighter. It takes a lot of practice. I don't think it's because your face is too round. You don't have a really round face, I don't think. But it may be the way you're contouring also. You may not be contouring for the right face shape, which is a possibility. That sometimes happens. Highlighter is crack. There is some truth in that statement. Yes, Emily. Ashley Veal does have a very, very round face. She does. And she does a great job. Highlighter and contouring. I love it. Now, it took some practice, and it also depends on what color you're using. It just can be a variety of things as to what's going on. You were too funny, though, Kelly. You were so funny. Kelly always, you guys, she always does the looks that I do normally, and she will post pictures, and I love it. I love when she posts pictures of when she does them. Y'all bear with me for just a second. I'm struggling with this lash. The struggle is real. Eyelashes are also something, if you don't do it enough and you get out of practice, it is some kind of hard to get used to putting them back on. Not easy. All right. Let's see. I will do that. Thanks, Kayla. Probably I tried them lashes and glued them to my bottom lashes. I don't always do lashes, Kelly, and you can't put on a lot of glue. If you do put on a lot of glue, it will definitely stick to the bottom lashes, and then, well, it's, yeah, not good. That's not a good scenario. All right, I'm going to go back in with a gel liner, and all I do is I just cover up the lash band so that it blends better. I just use a black eyeliner. I feel like it blends it in better. You're doing great. You are doing fantastic. So, you would never know. No one would ever know that. I'm going to use my fan brush, and I'm going to use this Kristen Leanne highlighter. Just putting it on my cheekbone. Y'all, this is like, oh, love this highlighter. Like, lights up. Put on the tip of my nose. Right there. A little bit up here. And then also my Cupid's bow. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Kristen Leanne from Ulta. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I'm going to put on a little bit of blush. Let me see here. Where is the blush? Where's my blush? I'm going to use my Limelight blush. I'm going to put on this color right here with my angled brush. I'm going to put it between the highlighter and the bronzer. I keep getting this thing that says an app is not working popping up, and I don't even have an app on. We're just going to kind of blend that up. Just like that. All right, then I'm going to go back with my Limelight 16 Hours Finishing Spray. This locks everything in so it doesn't move. Going to put on a little bit of mascara on these bottom lashes. Let me see here. Where is my mascara? It's missing. Where is it? Here it is. All right. She is beautiful. Kelly is beautiful. All right, I'm just going to put on a little bit up here to pull these lashes together. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. I did forget to put highlighter in the corners of my eye. Got a little bit of mascara right there. Oh, this was fun, Melissa. I hate that you missed it. But that's right. You can always go back and watch the replays. That's what the good thing about replays are. Put on this on the bottom. This is a perfect mascara. Has the fibers in it, the one-step fiber mascara, which lengthens and gives volume. Clean this up a little bit. All right, I need to go back in and I need to put a little bit of highlighter in the corner of my eyes. Let's see here. I'm going to use this brush here. I'm going to use the Kristen Leanne again. I'm going to use this middle color. We want this just to kind of glow. A bold lip? You think so, Kayla? A bold lip. All right. I'll give you guys some choices on the bold lip, and y'all can pick. And voila, voila, voila. Okay. I did not do my brows on camera tonight, but I will plan to do just a brow tutorial. I'm better. My hip looks like, well, it's purple and black at the moment. But for you guys just joining, so I fell down my stairs last night, and I was holding Milo, and thank heavens I didn't fall on him. That's what I was most concerned about when I was falling on him rather than helping myself. You know, it's like, please don't fall on the baby. It's ridiculous, but that's just how it is. All right, so let me pull out some bold lips here. Let's see what color we want to use. All right, we have this color here. This is, I will show you on my hand. So this is a really bright pink. Okay. Oh, you know what would really look pretty with this? Wait a minute. Since it's getting closer to spring, look at this like fuchsia color. We can also do a more, well, we could do a red lip. We could do the cherry pie lip. Or, let's see here. What color, what color, what color? You should do a before and after with a concealer on your bruise. It's on my rear end. I don't think anybody wants to see that. It's like on my right hip. Okay, so here we go. Here's 1. You guys throw up some numbers. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What color do you want to see? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Type in the number. What do we think? You like the fuchsia. So we've got 3, we've got a 2, we've got 2 2s, we've got 3 2s. So 2 is winning right now. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go. It looks like that the number 2 has won. So she's got 1. Yeah, it looks like 2's. Yeah, 2's 1. 2's 1. I'll have to do a red lip another time. Okay. So we're going to go in with the fuchsia. This is actually a really pretty color, y'all. It's called Comfort Matte Double Team, and it's an Urban Decay. And voila! And you guys, so here is the finished look. It is a really pretty color. It's definitely a pretty color for the springtime, mainly. Somewhere in my makeup. You think you have that one? It is one of my favorite ones, especially during the springtime. I love, 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 love that color. But it's called, like I said, it's Double Team, and it's a Comfort Matte, so it doesn't peel or anything, but it's by Urban Decay. Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. He said to vote for number 2. Oh, too funny. Hey, look, he knows good colors when he sees them, right, Melissa? He knows good colors. But you guys, thank you so much. I will tell you that I have been having more prayer requests come in. You have a light pink Urban Decay. I have a few Urban Decays, so I actually have, well, right now I have 2. So I have this Double Team color. And then I also have this other Urban Decay, which I like as well. This is called Accident, and it's a metallicized color. I have worn this before on camera. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's this color right here. It's a really pretty color. Now, it is not, okay, that's fine. It is not, it's not a matte, though. It leaves more of a shiny finish. But that's also a really pretty one. And I usually use a lip liner with it because I find that it kind of runs a little bit underneath the lip. But those are 2 really pretty colors. I do like Urban Decay colors, but they don't stay on as well as like my Perfect lipsticks do. The Perfect, my Limelight ones, they do not stay on as well as those, like this one here. So it's the Enduring Lip colors. This is the color Creme Brulee. This little tube here will last you for a year. It costs $20. So if you're needing some really, oh, thank you, Brooke. If you're needing a new color for spring, there are some really pretty Enduring Lip colors. Here is the Enduring Lip color in the color Creme Brulee. Lots of pretty ones, so they last 4 to 6 hours, though. So I do love my Enduring Lip colors. I do, I do, I do. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for joining. And here's a little update in regards to my little sessions for Makeup Covers Jesus Heals sessions. What I'm going to do is like tonight I did a makeup look, and I do have a really short story to share with you. But tomorrow night I'm going to do just a session on Makeup Covers Jesus Heals. I'm going to try to do like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Sometimes I'll do them at the end of my looks, but not always. But I do have a little poem to share with you that I had found earlier that seemed to just kind of, it hit home with me. I've had some people tell me of some prayers that have been answered, and then there are some new prayers as well. If you've got prayer requests, you guys, make sure you send them to me because I'm adding them to the board. I had one individual today who messaged me, and her mother's been diagnosed with uterine cancer, so y'all please be praying for her as well. And I pass them along to the Prayer Warrior group there out of D.C., and there's a group of women that spend their days praying praying for people. And so I share it with them, and they can also be praying for you as well. Okay. So here we go. The name of this was Jesus. Okay. It says, it was actually the U in Jesus. All right. The letter U in Jesus. It says, before you were thought of or time had begun, God had stuck you in the name of his son. And each time you pray, you'll see it's true. You can't spell out Jesus and not include you. You're a pretty big part of his wonderful name. For you, he was born. That's why he came. And his great love for you is the reason that he died. It even takes you to spell crucified. Isn't it thrilling and splendidly grand? He rose from the dead with you in his plan. The stone split away, the gold trumpet blew, and this word resurrection is spelled with a U. When Jesus left the earth at his upward ascension, he felt there was one thing he just had to mention. Go into the world and tell them it's true, that I love them all just like I love you. So many great people are spelled with a U. Don't they have the right to know Jesus too? It all depends now on what you will do. He liked them to know, but it all starts with you. And so I really like that one because it really does start with us. On sharing God's word. I've had some messages, there's always haters. I've learned just to kind of ignore them because I know that God has a purpose and plan in my life. And that certainly is sharing his word and sharing what he has done for me. And while I have a few of you on here, I wanted to give you a quick update. I had posted today about when Carl had reached out to me. And so I had a couple of people that said, well, why did he mix the sand in with their ashes? The truth of the matter is that he got the sand from Gulfport, which I had told a few people. And in Gulfport, we got married on the beach. And he apparently went to Gulfport and got some sand. Now, keep in mind that the babies were really small. And so when they were cremated, there wasn't a lot of ashes left. And so he said there was basically a teaspoonful. I think the reason why he went and got sand from Gulfport is because that's really where our story all started, where we got married and then ultimately lost the babies. I think he was not trying to be vindictive. I feel like he was not trying to hurt me. I don't think he was trying to be ugly or spiteful. I think Carl, he definitely has some unfinished business in regards to me. While he didn't want to be married to me anymore, 2 weeks before I got married to Carl, he actually called me and wanted to meet with me and try to work things out. 2 weeks before I married Niles. Good gracious, y'all. But 2 weeks before I got married to Niles, he actually had called and said that he had made a mistake and that he would never be able to replace me. He would never be able to find anyone that was as good as I was to him, and that he was going to live a miserable life because I was not a part of it. And that he had done me wrong. And I'm a firm believer that if you go and buy a CD at a store, okay, and you put that CD into a player, and it's going to play the first track, the second track, the third track, the fourth track, okay, no matter how many times you stick that CD in that CD player, it's going to play the same songs, the exact same way, the exact same music, lyrics. It doesn't change. And I felt like that with him. And I said, I don't rewind, and I'm not going to play the same CD over again in my life. We've moved on. I've met someone really great. And at that time he said, well, I really feel like, or I really hope that he knows what a special person you are and what a gem you are, and that he treats you well, and that he knows what he has. And so I guess that's why I didn't take it as spiteful. I think that it was more along the lines of him getting closure as well. And I think that that's been sort of the problem with him, and why he's not letting the ashes go is because he has not found closure himself. So he's dealing with some demons, not in the sense of like demonic stuff, but just dealing with some problems in life that it's caused him to make some really bad decisions. Now, he reached out to me out of nowhere. My lawyer had not been able to reach him. She's been trying to call him. He's not answered her. He's not taken her calls. And his voicemail is completely full, so she can't leave a voicemail. But I think he's probably picked up on the fact he's seen this phone number over and over and over, and he probably has called it back at some point and realized that it was a law office. And so he's one of those people that I don't really know why he makes the decisions he makes, and I'm trying not to have too much faith in this. And so I've been seeing a counselor over it, and interestingly enough, I went and saw my counselor on Thursday, and she was telling me, she said, Brooke, the thing about it is that you may not ever get their ashes. And she said, for your sake, I hope that you do. Like, I hope that you, that he does give them to you. She said, but if he doesn't, how are you going to find closure? So she has wanted me to write a letter to Madison and Aiden, and of course I started bawling there in her office, and because there is a lot of unfinished business there, and it's still very it just hits me. It hits me very hard, and so I told her, I said, I just don't know if I can write a letter to them because I'm scared of the feelings that it would bring up in my world. But she does have a very valid point. She said, the thing about it is, though, is if you wrote letters to them, and I do love writing, but if you wrote letters to them, that it would, maybe you could find some closure in that you tell them everything that you want them to know. And it's something that I may eventually do. I'm just hoping right now that he does follow through and he does get me these remains. And so I'm going to ask each of you just, thank you so much to all of you that have been praying and staying a part of that story. But I'm just going to ask you to continue praying that he actually does follow through with this. He's told me so many times, and I'm trying to keep the faith in it, but at the same time, he let me down so badly this past time when I thought that he really was going to do it, that I don't want to have too much hope involved in it. But at the same time, I do have to have faith that God is working in his life, and I'm hoping that God is moving in his heart, and he is feeling these prayers that so many people are doing for me. And it's going to be to the point where he feels so burdened and overpowered, this overwhelming feeling from God that says, you have to make this right, that he can't sleep at night, he can't eat. All he thinks about is doing what's right and getting me their remains. And so that's just kind of an update there, you guys. And so I'm not upset about the sand in it, though. I don't feel like it was spiteful. And I know that a few people had reached out to me in regards to that. I feel like that, again, that it's just his way of where it started and then where it's ended as far as Madison and Aiden goes. And so God is good. God is working miracles. God has healed some people, you guys. And as that poem said, though, you go forth and you share his word. And I know that there is a purpose in this. I know that there is a reason why it's been a battle to get their remains. And I know that in God's timing, he will reveal all of that to me. And you know what? It's going to be another blessing in my life. And I will be able to share it, and I'm going to get healing from it all. One way or another, I will figure out a way to get healing and the closure that I need. So thanks again for all the prayers. And if you need me to be praying for something, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you need someone to talk to, I will certainly message you my phone number. I'm open to talking with you on the phone. If you just need a friend or an ear to listen or a shoulder to cry on, I'm always a phone call away. And you just let me know if you need my number, and I will send it to you and we can chit-chat. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that each of you have a very blessed week. Join me tomorrow night for a Makeup Covers Jesus Heals session. It's going to be one on hope. I had said I was going to be doing a few of those on hope, and so tomorrow night will be on hope as well. And so, hopefully you guys will join me for that. It'll be around 8:15 Eastern Time, so 7:15 Central, and then you'll just have to figure out from there. But yeah, join me, and As I always tell you, no amount of makeup can ever cover my love for Jesus. Have a beautiful night. Take care, and God bless you. Mwah. Lots of love to you. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.